This was insane to witness as the Chicago Bulls come all the way back to beat the Los Angeles Lakers on a half-court shot. This is your host, Rico Greenhowe, and you have found yourself on another episode of Bulls Digest. And so tonight, the Chicago Bulls come back after being down by as many as 18 points to beat the Los Angeles Lakers 119 to 117. This was a game in which we see Josh Giddey hit a half-court shot to win the game. This was incredible. And so before we go ahead and jump into the key takeaways from tonight's game, I first wanted to remind you that 72.7% of you that watch are not subscribed to the channel. So make sure you go ahead and you slam dunk on that subscribe button for us, as it means a lot to us here as we try to reach our end of the season subscriber goal. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the box score and look at the key takeaways from tonight's win. And so let's start with the MVPs, and I have three on the night, and I have got to start with Josh Giddey. Look, Josh Giddey in this game, was it perfect? Absolutely not. He had 7 turnovers in this game. He also had a tough night at the free throw line, only shooting 5 of 9. But Josh Giddey, man, he does his thing tonight. He has 25 points. He has 11 assists. He has 14 rebounds, 2 steals, plus 8 of 19 from the field, and 4 of 9 from downtown. And so this is what I love about Josh Giddey, and really what we are seeing, I think, down the stretch from Josh Giddey. And so there was a sequence in the third quarter in which he was just, he wanted the basketball. He finally got it, and he shoots the three-point shot with just confidence, rises up, knocks it down. And then when you see that he gets an opportunity to come back in this game to shoot the three-point shot, holds the pose like this is why Josh Giddey, man, is really showing us something special here with the confidence. You see it in Josh Giddey, and I love it. And this is what I think you saw in tonight's game. And so I love the fact that he battled through some adverse situations. It didn't go as well as he wanted to tonight. But again, Josh Giddey staying with it. And in fact, he got a key steal and an assist to Coby White to set this thing up. And so Josh Giddey, man, I have loved the way that he has performed here as of late for the Chicago Bulls. This was huge for us tonight. And so next up, look, MVP number 2, it is going to go to Coby White. Look, I loved Coby White in his game tonight. It wasn't, the most perfect game for Coby White. Look, he had 26 points. He had 3 rebounds. He had 9 assists, -1 in the plus-minus box score, 9 of 20 from the field. But he was 5 of 10 from deep in 38 minutes. But what I loved about Coby White is just, again, the confidence that Coby White has shown, and just you love the fact that he's had to take on multiple roles with this team, and he always seems to figure it out, even in tough situations. And so, again, Coby White being available, being ready in tough minutes, and I just love the fact that, look, when you need a bucket, Coby White is a guy that you can get the basketball to, and so he played great tonight. And so next up, MVP number 3 for me, it is Kevin Huerter. I think that Kevin Huerter, in my opinion, this was the most aggressive Kevin Huerter that I have seen since he's been with the Chicago Bulls. And so, just to put this into full context, if you have got a chance to see him earlier in his career with the Atlanta Hawks, that team made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. We are seeing the Kevin Huerter of the Atlanta Hawks. I think that you are seeing a guy that is playing with a ton of confidence out there. And look, he feels like even if the basketball does not go down, he feels like the next one is going to go down. I think that that is something that makes Kevin Huerter special. And on top of that, look, he contributes across the board in multiple ways. And so in tonight's game, he has 21 points. He has 6 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, plus 12. He was 8 of 17 from the field, 5 of 10 from deep in 40 minutes of play. I loved Kevin Huerter's activity. I loved him taking a big shot too late and hitting a three-pointer as well. So Kevin Huerter playing with a ton of juice. Once again, that is swagger. And so Kevin Huerter, he is MVP number 3 on the night for me. And so next we go into the rest of the team and looking at the performances. And so look, Modest Buzelis, I know it wasn't the greatest night, but once again, we see him play loose. I like the fact that really he started off well, and he was playing with a ton of confidence early. Now, he didn't finish the game in 25 minutes. He was 3 of 10 from the field, 2 of 5 from downtown, 12 points, 7 rebounds, had an assist. He was +3 in the plus-minus box score. But once again, we have our rookie. He scores double figures in the game, and he's showing that, look, the moment is not too big for him. And again, playing against some elite stars in LeBron James and Luka, I think that we have got to give Modest Buzelis a lot of credit here. And so next, another player that I've got to give some credit to is Vooch. And so, look, I know Vooch does not dominate the box score tonight, but I have loved the energy that I'm getting from Vooch as of late. I think that he's really turned the corner. It seemed like he was lost after the trade deadline. It looks like that he's completely back and just bought in with this team and just trying to contribute in any way possible. 14 points tonight, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, had 2 blocks. He was +11, 6 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 from deep in 32 minutes. I just like the activity that I am seeing from Vooch lately. And so next up, going into the bench and looking at the key performers here. And so starting with Zac Collins. Look, Zac Collins did not miss a shot. And so you love that with Zac Collins in 16 minutes, taking advantage of that. 10 points, 3 rebounds. He was -9 in the plus-minus box score. But another guy that he was right on the verge of being an MVP for me tonight because he hit a critical shot, and that is going to be Patrick Williams. And so Patrick Williams, 11 points in this one, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal. He was -6 in the plus-minus box score, 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from deep in 29 minutes. But man, when the moment was huge and we needed a big shot, man, you see Patrick Williams get to the corner, rise up, and just hit it with confidence. And that was a huge shot for us. And I also like the drives that I saw from Patrick Williams tonight. And so that's the type of aggressive nature that we want to see from Patrick Williams. And so, look, I've got to give him a ton of credit for playing with confidence tonight, being aggressive, and just really not shying away from the moment. And so next up, Dalen Terry and Julian Phillips. Look, I know they didn't play a lot, but I like the fact that, look, Billy Donovan puts them into the game. You didn't get, quite the points and the rebounds that you wanted to see from both of them, but still, you could feel the energy every time that these guys are in the game. And so Dalen Terry tonight, 2 rebounds and assists. He was -2. He was 0 of 2 from the field. And Julian Phillips, he was -6, 2 rebounds, 7 minutes in his spot minutes. And that's okay because I think that you're seeing Billy Donovan now with this rotation really kind of coaching this team up just like he would in a playoff situation. And I think sometimes, look, you're going to see rotations shorten, and then you're also going to see where players are going to have to maybe sit, based off other players that are playing well. And so anyway, this was a terrific win for the Chicago Bulls. One in which, look, LeBron and Luka, they played, I think, pretty well for the most part in this one, getting double figures. In fact, I think Luka almost had a triple-double himself. He had 25, 10, and 8. But the Bulls just continue to fight back. Shameless plug. Make sure you check out the last video where I was talking about how their effort is something that we should really, be proud of, and one that I think will translate with the Chicago Bulls in helping them turn the corner as a team and really turn into a contender, because I don't care what other player you add, whether it's free agency or if you get a top draft pick, if you don't come with the correct effort, you don't play the right way and really just get these winning habits, just ingrained with this team, it's not going to matter. And we're starting to see that with this team. Man, they are playing super hard. Great effort, man. This was a terrific win. Look, if you get a chance to go back and watch this game in replay, I encourage you to do so, man. A great win for the Chicago Bulls. And so anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the box scores for the teams here and look at the key takeaways from that. And so, look, I think that the first thing that kind of jumps off the page here is that the Chicago Bulls were able to win in the rebound totals, 48-40. Great job for the Chicago Bulls, just being relentless there. As far as the turnovers are concerned, the Bulls lead in that category 15-11. That's not something that we want to see. But again, I think that this has been a lot better for this team as of late. And so tonight we lead in that department. So not a good thing. And so next up, block shots. The Lakers, you got to give them a ton of credit. 7-2, they lead in that category. And then the Lakers, look, they beat us up in the paint tonight, 60-46. And this is why this game was so special for us, because we didn't necessarily get downhill and score like we wanted to in the paint tonight. But look, the Bulls continued to keep fighting, even though the Lakers were scoring in the paint. The effort, the energy was there, and this team just continued to keep going on. Next up, as far as the steals are concerned, the Lakers were active in that department, 8-4. But you have got to love this next statistic here with the Chicago Bulls. 20-13, the Bulls win in the fast breaks. That is terrific basketball for us, because look, this is a team, we've already said we want to play fast. You saw that tonight. This is some of the things that you're starting to see as being consistent with this team as they continue to win, and that is getting out in the open court and making it happen in the fast break. So that's good to see with the Bulls. As far as the field goal percentage tonight for the Bulls, look, I think it was solid. 46.7 from the field, 43.2 from downtown tonight. The Lakers, 49.5 from the field, but only 29.3 from three. So 29.3% from three-point land tonight. And then with the Bulls and the assists, look, 33 assists to 45 field goal makes. And so, look, this was an incredible win once again for the Chicago Bulls. And look, I'm probably dating myself here, but this reminds me a little bit of Reggie Miller back in the early 90s there, where he gets, I think, 8 points in 8.9 seconds against the Knicks. And I think the Pacers were able to win that game, if I'm not mistaken. But this was that type of finish for the Chicago Bulls in a way that, man, they had to score in just the minimal amount of time, and just the sequences to get to that point, to get Josh Giddey an opportunity to knock down the half-court shot. I mean, it was just incredible basketball tonight. And so, look, this is huge. The Chicago Bulls win a home game. And look, this is something where the Bulls have really struggled as far as winning games. We were 13-22 going into this game. We get our 14th game at home. And look, if this team can figure out ways to win at home, play with this type of energy, play with these type of habits, and Billy Donovan can continue to get into his coaching bag, and we can continue to develop players. Look, you're talking about a team that, if they can just figure out a way to draft well and add to this batch of players, man, there could be something special brewing once more with the Chicago Bulls. And so anyway, let me know in the comments what you're thinking here. Huge win. I'm going to say that again for the Chicago Bulls. This is great to see. And so make sure that you hit that like and subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are. And as I always say, go Bulls. I will see you on the next one. All right. Peace.